Welcome to a battle of top 25 ranked teams. Both sides off to a good start. The winner trying to strengthen their playoff resume. The loser may hear chants of overrated. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the first swing today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Wallace. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Rebels. There was no catching him that time.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Tulane's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, of course, when we talk about this offense, it has to revolve around the guy under center.
Well, anytime you have a guy like this, it always gives you a chance to win a football game. He can do it all. And most importantly, he has a great connection with the offensive coordinator.
And they hand it off to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Rebels churn out another first down. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for some space. It's Mobley. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Going to begin with a quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on first down. The tight end makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Pickup of 5. That's a first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Takes off in a bootleg. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Tulane. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That means the score. Ole Miss 14, Tulane.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He gets loose. Tackle, but first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's Lee. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well-designed play attacking the middle of this defense, and what an effort by the receiver, not just the catch. And how about all those yards after the catch?
The Rebels are in the red zone now. A play action, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Oh, it is incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So as we begin the 2nd quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Bought some time, now lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Number 7. Catch and score.
And they'll set up with the PAT.
On for the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Ole Miss 17, Tulane 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Punt over the middle. It's Haas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's an outbound, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Picks up 1. And first down for the offense.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
That makes the score Ole Miss
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Here's the second down play. That's reeled in. It's Lee. The Rebels keep the football on the move.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Crucial third down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Mobley. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Running back has it on the screen now. And that play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. 1st down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. And at first down, they go right back to him. Has the first down and more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
That's an important first down on that running play. A direct snap. Fights through the tackle. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tulane. And this game is now dead even. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point puts him in front by 1.
That is the score. Tulane 28, Ole Miss 27.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Ray. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They try to sneak it for the first.
First down.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He gets the first and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 10.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now, give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job. And this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Brings up second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They battle back to take the lead.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. On the ground, it's Mobley. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Mobley.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The completion makes it second down. In the red area, it's Mobley. A change of direction. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They lost the football near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Here's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
35, Tulane, 28.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Punt over the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Left complete. The Rebels offense is on the move now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A handoff from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. From the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Punt team ready to boot it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Fighting off the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The Rebels will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Game makes it second and medium. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down to the backfield.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Mobley. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback keeps the football. He's going to be tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Breaks free. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The sure hands. It's Lee. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback still with the football. He shreds the tackle. Loose football. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day. Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to under.
Touchdown, Green Wave. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the fourth quarter, still a one-point game.
That keeps the score. Tulane, 36. Ole Miss, 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kickoff.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the Rebels have first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
They make the pass interference call very late in this tie game. That's a break for the offense. He got it! A walk-off winner from 47 yards away. And when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.